Well, I want to welcome everybody back to the second portion of our Disability Employment Awareness Month celebration, a panel conversation with state employees. And we're definitely looking forward to hearing from them. We'll have Kathy Deal, the counselor in charge from the NCDHHS Vocational Rehabilitation, Mark Gazelle, director of the Governor's Highway Safety Program, Barbara Lucas, a casework technician for the DHHS Vocational Rehabilitation Services Division, and Tim Moore will join us, a district veteran service officer from the North Carolina Department of Military and Veterans Affairs. And this panel discussion will be moderated by Gina Streety from the Office of State Human Resources. But before we go ahead and get all that squared away, we do want to share with you the voluntary self-identification of disability portal that is available to agency level employees in Beacon HR self-service portal. Now, some of you who are watching might not have that capability. You may be a university employee. So a reminder, this is for all agency employees, state employees, but this is still good to know. So before we do that, I did want to share a video with you about the importance of self-identifying in this portal and how it can really help you kind of take control of the narrative surrounding your disability if you do identify as someone that has a disability.
People with disabilities. So I made that.
Of course, I began with technical difficulties there, so I apologize for that. We'll go ahead and start the video right at the beginning for you, and there are closed captions as well.
I was diagnosed with cerebral palsy at birth, which impacts my balance and mobility. Because of my disability, I knew I wanted to help other people with disabilities, so I made that happen. I graduated from college, earned a master's degree in social work, and now I work for the state as a rehabilitation counselor, helping people with disabilities find successful employment. Personally, I have always disclosed my disability because it is part of who I am, it's something I'm proud of, and I never want to feel like I have to hide my true self at work. Self-disclosing also allows me to control the narrative surrounding my disability. Therefore, I attempt to prevent assumptions made by employers about my ability to adequately perform the essential duties of the job. If you have a physical or mental impairment that substantially limits one or more major life activities, have a record of such an impairment, or are regarded as having an impairment, I encourage you to voluntarily self-identify at the Employee Self-Service Portal in Beacon. This new functionality allows employees to share their disability status quickly and confidentially without having to interact with HR or a manager. The information is kept confidential. By self-identifying, we help make hiring practices more inclusive, improve and increase access to accommodations, and gain support from our colleagues, managers, and leadership. I gained greatly from self-identifying and strongly encourage you to self-identify also.
So at this time, what I want to do is walk everybody through how to use the voluntary self-identification of disability in the the ESS Beacon portal, Employee Self-Service Portal. So the first thing you'll do, you'll log into with your NCID, as most of you should be familiar with right here. From there, you can see up here in the top left-hand corner, you'll click My Data ESS for Employee Self-Service. Following that, you'll click the My Personal Data tab either here at the top or down at the bottom right where you see the computer. From there, you'll click Voluntary Self-Identification of Disability. And then it's just as simple as reading through, seeing if you do have one of these disabilities. Now, remember, these include but are not limited to these right here. And then you'll check the box below, either yes, I have a disability, or have a history or record of having one. No, I do not, or I don't wish to answer, and then you'll click Submit. Now you can go back in and change that at any time, which is the really nice thing about this. And it's also completely confidential. Nobody will know that it was you that answered. It just gives raw numbers in the system to allow us to know how many state employees identify as someone with a disability. It does not give you any more of your personal information other than that.